Hello. Don't know if anybody's there. Give it a minute and just wait and see. I hope so, but maybe not. Hi, is that a sign of life? Let me know if there's a sign of life there. Thinking about doing a live stream right now. But if it's not a good time for people, I don't usually do it this time, then I can change it to another time. Hi Jack. How are you? You're very nice to pop on. I'm not sure it's a very good time for many people, to be honest. What do you think? I think I might reschedule. Oh, it seems like there might be some other people. Hungover! How was your birthday? If some others say hi, I'll make sure I stay. I only say that because I'm very, very tired. Oh, lovely. Hello, Claire. Nice to see you. All right, I'll hang around. I'm super, super tired. You had a 2-week birthday. That sounds like how I used to do my birthdays. I don't have such a thing anymore. I can't believe it. The day before my birthday, the night before my birthday, and I'm very exhausted. That's the sound of me the day before my birthday. Hi Claire, I hope you're well. So what I was going to do today, I was going to show you my face and everything, but I just tried to grab a 20-minute nap so that I could be some kind of alert. I don't know how much it's worked. Yes, busy day at work and stuff. I went to the cricket with your friends last night and it was messy. All right, I think I'm going to start this and people can watch it when they're ready. Right, so what this is a journal. This is a journal I've had for a few months to just gather things about my pregnancy. For what? I forgot my word. I can't remember what I was going to say then, but basically just keep a record of this time. I know of people that do that and then stop doing it partway through. So I just wanted to do it and mean it. I guess it technically is something private, but I thought it might help some other people get some ideas of something they might like to do. And also I could share some things that happen in Japan when you're going to have a baby, basically. So I thought I'd show off some pages so that you can kind of see some layouts and things. Hi Rosie, nice to see you. Thanks for coming, guys. I've never been to cricket and I can't imagine cricket being messy. So I've done little things like stick a postcard in and just write some feelings. What's this? On the 9th of May. So I must have started this a couple of days after this date. But actually I'd already been pregnant for a fair while. Yes, so everybody, if you'd like more information, there's things written in the description. My name is Kendall and I'm going to do a little bit of craft, but I'm also just going to walk you through this. I think I'm not really going to read everything out to you, but I'm sure you can pause and read if you really, really want to. But yeah, it's just saying a few things here and there. This one says on the 9th of May, I had my 3rd check on my little baby's development. All is looking good and healthy. Just saying had some other kind of checks and baby is healthy. I've got little paper stickers here. I've layered the paper stickers up. I say paper as in like they're not glossy or anything. So I've layered them on top of each other, which I thought might give some people an idea. This is a postcard I'd acquired from somewhere that was just really cute. And some little Hikonian stickers and other things are in there. And I've used pencil to draw borders and whatnot. I've tried to report some symptoms and things and just used cute little stickers. I live in Japan, so it's really easy to have adorable stickers, but also people send me lots. I've got lots of these with cute little quotes and things on. I wouldn't necessarily have bought them myself, but other people sent them to me and they look very pretty, and it turns out they're quite good for this kind of thing, so I'm using them. Hi Ginny, nice to see you, welcome. I wasn't sure if I should continue today or do today because I'm really, really, really tired, which is not very fun ahead of my birthday tomorrow, but maybe I'll get in a big sleep. I'm trying not to yawn desperately in the background, but obviously failing. Okay, I think I've got a few details here just saying when I first ever went to get checked for the pregnancy and what made me think to do it and some symptoms and things that I had. Noticed I've got this paper that this is a roll-ban book that I got here in Japan. I think it's a German brand, and it's got little square gridded pages. A lot of people use this for bullet journaling, and I've never done that kind of thing, so I just thought I'll have a go, but in this really free form way. I think a lot of people might feel excited by lots of cute videos they see of people creating bullet journals, and they all look really, really perfect. And I wanted an essence of that, but I wanted it to be really free form and have whatever I like on it, basically, in any order, and each page to be quite different if I wanted it to be. So here, I've written some early symptoms and things that made me decide to take a pregnancy test. And I asked myself questions like, how was spring? In February, I cooked a lot. In March, I slept a lot. In April, I understood why, and I walked and cycled more. And my motivation and energy had been very weak. Yeah, it's quite a difficult thing having something quite big growing inside of you, even when the quite big thing is really little. I'm over the halfway point now, but finding myself more tired than I usually would be, which is difficult, especially if I want to plan live streams and things. So yeah, lots of cool little stickers laid up in little different ways, and I've used lots of different colored pencils and things. Oh, that's all right. It is a big baby. It's about 500 grams now, I think. I've made a page here that I think is quite funny. It's just something I wanted to recognize. Right, this says thank you to all of the people that helped me with maternity things when I was back in the UK. I've made a baby registry now for when baby is born. And I hope people think it's with really practical things. I don't know why, but like, it's just embarrassing to ask for stuff, to be honest. But the truth is, because I'm self-employed, I don't get any maternity leave in Japan, and that's a really tough thing, especially as for someone who's worked since they were 16 years old. It is rubbish. So I've put all the names of all the people that were really kind and helpful and got things, and I'll do another one for people that like Ginny here, who since has given me lovely cute things for the baby. But here I've made a page that says everybody thinks we're having a boy. Really strangely, people have been telling me it's a boy, not looking at me because I don't look pregnant to most people, especially not in clothes. They've just been telling me, I referred to your baby as a boy, or I think it's a boy, or I flipped a coin and the coin said boy. And I can't stop the amount of people that have been using he pronouns to refer to my baby as a boy. I've not told anyone it's a boy or a girl. And the truth is that I'd like it to be secret. However, even when I told the doctor that he accidentally told us 3 times, but that's our secret. Boy, girl, baby, likely. So I've just written cute things like this in there too. And sort of laid out stickers wherever I like. I've got to be careful. There is one bad word on the next page, so I'm going to keep my hand in front of it. But cute postcards and things. Yeah, cute stickers that have just been collected or like passed to me because I'm kind of crafty. So, or kind of crafty. I like crafts. So people just send me things like that. So I've tried to put positive stuff there as well. Thank you, Jenny. I'll stop if I can. I do want to, but I also want to present this. Right, one second, there's a bad word here. Things were bad this time. I'm just going to cover this in case anybody is watching it. Yeah, I might have a pumpkin. Yeah, I might be growing emergency food for people to eat. um, yeah, loads of things went wrong. I've got these stickers that say things like reschedule or cancel or doctor or postponed. And yeah, I've just elaborated on that. Ooh, let me zoom in a little bit better. Um, Reschedule what feels like so many things. Cancelled work on the 17th. Doctor went to the doctor for 3 hours and got 4 meds. Postponed. The baby echo, as in what ultrasound and so on, all cancelled. And yeah, I really could do with some better luck. These stickers are from chicken ramen, but there's this really interesting dish in Japan called oyakodon, which is mother and egg. So basically, mother and baby. You just get the chicken and the egg on rice. What do you think? Anyway, this here says it's a sticker that believes in me. So this sticker believes in me. That's nice. These pages I've laid out. I am going to draw little pictures of all the baby clothes and things I was given in the UK. So I've got lots of little baby clothes items that has taken absolute hours to wash and clean, especially the stuff that my partner's sister has given us. It's just taken hours and hours and hours to wash and clean and fold. And that would be fine if it was everything for a baby, but she's given us stuff until the kid is 6 years old, which is really kind, but wow, it's too much. And it's really overwhelming because in Japan, the truth is that as soon as you register that you're pregnant, as soon as you find out you're actually pregnant, not just from a pregnancy stick you take at home, pregnancy test, you have to go to the doctor. The doctor says, yes, you are. And then you have to go to the city hall and they give you a whole bunch of paperwork until the baby is 12 years old, which is just really crazy. So I've already got my baby's birth certificate and everything. And yeah, what if the baby doesn't mature and I lose the baby? Yeah, I've still got all of that stuff. So it's really weird, I think. Really weird. Very different to how it might happen if I was in the UK. So drawings are going to go on that. And on this one it was my partner's birthday and we went far away somewhere. These pictures are not relevant to it, but this is an adventure page and I was just going to write a little story about the adventure there. So you can prep pages. If you think I want everything to be chronological in some kind of sequence, you can prep pages. This is from a month ago. And I'll write in it as soon as I can. And this is just prepped as well for whatever I choose. Now, this here is from something called the Honest Midwife. It's a meeting, an online seminar that I took. I've been taking loads and loads of online seminars. So this is a bit more in a bullet journal style where I've used a bit of watercolor to write some things down. It's just important things that they said during the meeting. Yeah, and there's no reason why something kind of boring and informative can't be made cute and fun if you want it to. So, use little emojis, but in hand drawn in your book and things. Like, it's a nice way to journal as well. Yeah. And, even if some bits don't come out as you expect, just keep going, I think. Just keep going. And this I can refer back to for myself. I live in Japan. I do speak some Japanese, but I don't speak Japanese in relevance to going to the hospital loads of times or growing a baby. So it's great for me to be able to go to these British midwife related Zoom meetings and seminars and things online. So it's good. This one says, if baby is born at home by chance, wrap baby in a towel and rub them to breathe, help them breathe. Put a hat on baby, make sure mom is safe and give baby to her. Don't worry about the cord. If mom is crying, it's fine. She's tired. So basically, I'm going to run this through to my partner and just say, look, all of these things, it's fine, it's fine. Don't stress out. All of this is going to be fine. And here, something she said was, nothing is worse than watching someone you love be stressed, tired, and in pain. Take time away from the moment for you. They don't need to see your stress. And that can be myself or himself, for example. And I've just written down all the different thingies I've done. I did a baby care class, the first 6 weeks at home, breastfeeding preparation, hypnobirthing, starting solids, and baby safety is coming. I did them. They were all free with something called the Baby Academy. So I don't know if that's helpful to anybody, especially if you're British, as long as you've got a UK phone number or can access one. For example, you can do this. So I've written those down just for my own records, to remind myself I have knowledge. I have knowledge. I am going to do a little craft later. I'm going to do a little craft with this little badge. When you register that pregnancy, as I said, you get this little charm which you put on your bag and things. This is the mama charm. It says onaka ni akachan ga imasu, which just means in my belly there is a baby, which is super, super cute. And I've got to say, if there was any reason for me to have a baby in Japan, it was to get this. I think this is the cutest little design ever. And there's, I'm half joking, of course, there's plenty of reasons. But how cute is this? So later we are going to draw this in my book as a page, as part of something. Now, you guys are here watching this. You're going to hear and see some things that I haven't shared with other people, including baby names and stuff. So I hope you enjoy that. And thank you very much for being here. Thank you for watching later if you could. And yeah, it's my 35th birthday tomorrow. And I don't have any major plans. I usually have parties and things. So I just thought, how can I sort of mark and celebrate this on this quite strange year where it's really, really hot and humid. And yeah, I don't know. I got to be careful with the monies and things like that. Speaking of which, do have to be careful with the monies, but I have spent this money on a whole bunch of different courses that I'll be able to do for myself. For my own peace of mind. It was meant to be a lot more money. I think I paid £230 for it. And I can just sign up to those as and when I'm ready. A lot of them are kind of in the middle of the night, but half of them are to do in my own time. And I'll write some more information about them over here on this next page. This is how one note-taking session went. I did it in black ink with just watercolor paint that I was using to highlight some sections. And then here's how another one went. It was about hypnobirthing, and yeah, just, I'm not saying that's something I can do or will do or I'm planning, but I'm just trying to be knowledgeable, and why not? Like, it's a smart thing to be knowledgeable. But as you can see, I've used totally different colored pens and dots and everything to write down and highlight lots of different stuff that might be useful for myself. Yeah, some baby names, Jack. So let me know what you think. And again, this is stuff that I can share with my partner as well, who is totally clueless, almost absolutely clueless. Now, I guess some of you might pause and try and read that, which you can do. This is the story so far. I'm just writing everything kind of really as it happened, but I haven't finished it and I've left pages. And there's some quite honest language and stuff happening there. So I don't know, on your own heads be it if you pause and read that. But yeah, if you have a journal like this for anything in your life, then treat it as your own and just have fun with it. You don't have to have every page look exactly the same. You don't have to use the same pens throughout the entire book. You can pick up and use whatever you have and things like that. Jack, I would love all of the Final Fantasy names, but they've got to be easy to see in both languages. Easy to read in both languages. Here are some names. It's a bit difficult actually to think of names. I thought it would be really easy. And actually, if I was in the UK and the baby was full British, or if I was, if the baby was full Japanese, then it might be a different story. But it is secret as to whether or not the baby is a boy or a girl. And here are some names I have come up with myself. So we've got Nina, Melody, and Luna, which would sound like Nina, Melody, Luna, which, as you can hear, sound almost the same as if it was in English. And then here we've got Leon and Louis and Ray. These two names are kind of unisex actually, which I really like, especially as someone who's got a very androgynous name. And exactly, Ginny. Ginny's just said that I found that I could not really name until I looked into their eyes, and then I knew. I'm really feeling that, and I realize that like the baby's personality might just be totally different when you see them. You might be like, "What? No, that you're not that. I had this name prepared, or these names prepared." And yeah, it's quite difficult. And I'm trying to explain to Rio, I'm sorry, we're not choosing our name because we might look into their fresh little eyes and be like, nope, sorry, that's not your name. We thought that was your name. That's not your name. Yeah, in Japanese, these ones sound like, actually, this sounds like Leon, which would be Leon in, or Leon in English. Louis, or Ray. So Ray, Louis, Leon, the L is a different kind of sound, or the R is a different kind of sound in English, but these names are cute too. Rio just laughed at me for the name Melody, which I thought was pretty rude, and he thinks a Melody would get bullied, which is really weird. And I just think any kid gets bullied regardless, to be honest, which really sucks. But yeah, let me know what you think of those names. Yeah, Leon's a cute name, right? Rio tells me that it's actually the name of the main character in Resident Evil or Biohazard, which is not what I was going for. But yeah, ultimately we hope to have one boy and one girl. So far, Luna is our top girl choice and Leon is our top boy choice. Ray is my granddad's name was Raymond, and he's really important to me, and I don't have a middle name, but like a double-barreled first name or middle name, or maybe the name of the baby. I don't know. Now Nina's cute, right? It's a little old school, but that's actually named after a character. Named after a character in Breath of Fire 3. That's where I got that one from. The others are not from anywhere in particular. But I've also got to think about how they will sound in Japanese. So in English, you would make a nickname, right? So you might say Lou for Luna, or Lou for Louis, or something, or Leo for Leon. In Japanese, you would add chan or kun. So Nina might be Ni-chan, which actually means brother in Japanese, so that's a bit strange. Melody, Mary-chan, D-chan, something like that. It's a little difficult. Luna, Ru-chan, I don't know. That's easier. Or Leon, this is complicated. It's our top choice for a boy, but Leon or Leon, in Japanese, many people will say Leon, which is actually how that character name is pronounced in the video game here. And that would be, this would change to kun for a boy. So Ri-kun, which is fine. Or Ru-kun for Louis. Rei-kun. Yeah, it's a little tricky, a little difficult. Yeah, I don't know. It's actually really, really tricky. Really tricky. You like Laura? That is a nice name. Laura is not one for me. I don't know why. You just can't really say why, but some are and some aren't. My friend called her baby Elvis before she was born as a joke. When I see her, I ask how Elvis is. Funny. I love old names like Nellie and Edith. That's very nice. And Laura, yeah. And Seth Hero. Nice. Here's another baby seminar that I went to. This one was starting solids. I don't know, I must have gone all out here. So I've got cute little drawings. I must have been well in the mood. Nice fine liner, and I've made little icons and used watercolor. So that's quite nice, isn't it? This one was just colorful pens. This one is paints and drawings. And then the other one is just kind of bold stuff. So do what you want to do. These might be really important for me to look back to. So what I'll do is put little tabs up here that mean I can just go back to them, More and more textures helps with speech fuzziness and allergies. Speech fuzziness. I'll have to translate myself just there. So I thought I might get this cute little scene into my book, I've got various colors and things next to me. I'm not really sure how I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it in pen. Yeah, maybe in pen, something kind of thick. Yeah, I'll do it kind of quick in pen, and I've got some paints if I want to. I'm going to do the outline in pen, and I've got some pencils as well, I think. Let me check inside here. Claire was very fashionable in the 70s. Yeah, and you work with 3 Claires in your office. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Names really do belong to a time, which is cool, but yeah, there's kind of a lot to think about. Yeah, it's an interesting thing, a name. And some people think there's not much in a name, but I think there is quite a lot in a name, actually. But I don't necessarily mean that in too bad a way. But someone said something funny, like you soon learn what kind of people you hate when you're like, nope, I'm not calling my baby that. I don't want to harm anyone, harm anyone's feelings or anything. But there's certain names, like, say, Scott, which I just associate with really naughty boys at my school when I was younger. So I just can't name people. I can't name a whole new person someone that might be just naughty from the off-go, you know. Right, I've got this darkish blue pen, and I'm just going to recreate this, hoping it comes out kind of thickly. Let's see. Okay, kind of thickly. And it's got like this hair. I try not to think too much about what I'm doing when I create art. I try to just do it for fun and enjoy whatever the outcome is, because I just have a happier, easier life, and I'm more likely to make more art if I do that. So you might think it looks really rough and ready, but still. Always go with 2 names, as they need choice at some point. My first name is Dorothy and I hate it, so thank goodness for the other one. Do you think so, Ginny? I don't have 2 names. My only name is Kendall. Kendall, and then my family name, James. So everybody check me out, Miss Kendall James, on all the thingies. linktr.ee/Miss Kendall James. And in the description here, you can see links to all kinds of things, including my baby registry, if you were thinking you might be able to help me. And if, because it's in Japanese, you can't do that on Amazon, then please do just leave a little something over on the Buy Me a Coffee or on the PayPal me link. And it will really, really help me. Thank you. But yeah, I don't have a middle name. And my brother has a double-barreled first name. And my other brother has a middle name, but that's it. Just he has a middle name. And we've all got pretty cool names, and they're all very old-fashioned, or unique and old-fashioned. But yeah, you have a middle name and you hate it. Lay it on us, Jack. What is it? Claire says, I don't understand why parents think it is acceptable to name their son Damien, to be honest. I love it. Isn't it funny? Just like some names will just turn us right off. And then, there's names of girls I've thought have been really great, or guys I thought were really great when I was younger. And I'm like, I can't be using some cute guy's name or some maybe I thought she was great but not very nice girl's name on my baby. I don't know. I think I really like the name Louis and how it could be for a boy or girl, I think, but not Louis as in Louise, or not Louis as in Louis, but Louis. Rio doesn't like it for that reason, that it is unisex, and I'm like, look, my name is unisex, so calm down. Stop being so dated. But he rudely, he wants the second name, so he said I can do whatever I like with the first name, but I don't know if I can do that, really. I feel like both parents, if they're planning on staying together and being together, should have a say in it. Now, I would also fight him on whether or not baby gets his family name. However, my my dad's dad was not a very nice person, so my family name James is not really linked to good thoughts, in my opinion. Plus, my brothers have it. So for me, I am very feminist and would like to keep my name for that reason alone. However, I do believe in the sharing of cultures and things, and I think having my last name change is a nice way to show people that combining cultures is more important than keeping legacies of people who were not very decent at all. Is it automatic to change your name? No, it's not. It's an absolute mission, and I'm not very impressed. It would cost a lot of time and money to change everything, and it's a bit stressful thinking about what that would mean if I wanted to get passport sorted out as quickly as possible and come visit my family in the UK. So we'll see what happens as we go. My son decided to use a double barrel to keep both surnames of equal prominence. Yeah, and Horioka James I think sounds very nice combined, don't you? But I don't know, man. Hasn't everyone got to change everything then? It's just an admin nightmare in the whole world. What's with the admin nightmare? Nobody wants that. I don't understand. Right, apparently I need a peachy color over here. I think. I don't think I've really got one. I think I might choose yellow. I don't know. Oh, maybe I'll just try and layer some things up. It does sound good, doesn't it? Whereas James Horioka doesn't sound very good, to be honest. But Horioka James does sound very nice. It sounds posh as well. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to look into how that goes. And time is running out. I don't have so long left, really. Baby's coming in November. The first half of November, I presume, or, sometime after that or sometime before that. We don't really get to choose exactly when that happens. Apart from in Japan, you kind of do get to choose. You can choose an induction day. And if I do choose an induction day, I'm definitely keeping that secret from everybody, because as much as I love everybody, I just feel a bit bothered sometimes by too much overwhelming kindness when maybe you just want to rest. So I'd rather it be on my own terms. So that's why I'm vague with a lot of things, including gender, because I don't like forced gender norms, and I don't mean in a crazy modern woke way that might annoy some people and delight others. I just mean ever since I was a kid, I've really not enjoyed this is for boys and this is for girls. It annoys me so much. So much. Ginny, you want to come babysit? Ginny, can you be a live-in babysitter with me for a month? That would be awesome. Come and stay in my house. Come and stay in my house for a month. That's not a fake offer, by the way. That's a real offer. I've tried to offer my mum to do it, but she won't even get a passport. I mean, she might change, who knows? I'm doing this colouring very, very, very badly. If you go on the side, then you can colour in a little bit better. So there are some other mummy keychains that you can get, and thank goodness I wasn't given the other ones. They look really horrifying, I think. They look like really, really eerie 50s cartoon characters, and it's really creepy, and they don't look like people, and I don't like it. But this one is the cutest one that I've seen for years and years in Japan, and I was like, yeah, if I have a baby, I'm getting this. That peachy yellow. It's actually quite cute, isn't it? What does Yadula? Ahola? Please tell me what that means, Ginny. Okay, there you go. I'm showing you that you don't have to care too much about what you do in your book. You can relax. Well, everybody, I thank you for coming along. Do you have any questions to ask about what it's like to have a baby, or to be so annoying as myself as to not give people all the information they want, and so on? A doula looks after mother and baby. Oh man, Man, I want that. Are you going to be my that? I would love that. That would be so nice because I don't get any maternity leave. I think I'm still going to go to work. Like Rio will have 2 months off. I think I'm going to go to work within 2 weeks. I'm going to take the 3 weeks off around, and I'm going to go to work for 1 or 2 days a week still. Well, that would just be the most awesome, just making art and hanging out and cooing over a baby. How fun would that be? Jack, it's awful. I don't even want to talk about it. In some ways I'm excited because I can go out and exercise and move around and see people and feel normal, which I think is one thing that can make some new mothers feel quite alienated and get postnatal depression. And also I think it's quite funny to leave my partner with all of my breast milk and the baby and wish him luck. I feel like that is a taste of something he needs. And I just feel like there just needs to be more balance and harmony in the world in regards to things like that. Can you imagine Rio just like, Pumpkin, Kendall's left us all together. It's me and you and the baby. People are like, aren't you worried? And I'm like, well, I don't necessarily think he'll look after the baby perfectly, but I think his human instincts will look after the baby adequately, and I'm satisfied with that. But yeah, he's only had his job for a year, so he doesn't earn loads of money. And I would go to no income, and I've been earning since I was 16, and it just is, yeah, I don't know. It would just really help if there was a tiny bit of extra income. Here's your baby, Rio. Anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a nice time. As you can probably tell, my energy is quite lifted, though I do still feel very, very, very tired. What is his family like in terms of support? Well, his sister leaves his nephew with his family all the time and stuff, but it's going to be a little bit different when it's a little tiny newborn, isn't it? He said, I'll just go to my family. And I said, that's fine. Good luck taking the entire newborn baby all the way to your family by yourself. Have fun. So like, yeah, he can go ahead and do that, but I'm not convinced he'll want to. I'm sorry, the bad word came out. I'm sorry. Bad word, not out of my mouth, it came out of this page. I was just giving you guys a little recap here. All right, thank you. That's me. See you around soon. I'm sorry, Tokyo's not happening soon because I'm not sending my birth certificate. However, in 2 weeks I am going to the biggest festival in Osaka and the third biggest, one of the top 3 in Japan. I think I'm not going to set up any live streams like I did for this because it's a bit taxing and stressful for me. What I'm going to do is just live stream if and when I can while I'm there, and I might use different methods to do that. All right. Yes, he does, doesn't he, Jenny? Thank you. Thanks for the happy birthday for tomorrow. See you guys later. Bye-bye.